I'm gonna talk about VHS 1985. Now, I already said my last VHS or movie review last year, VHS 1999. They need to stop making these movies. You know, the first one and the second one was amazing. The third one was trash. Then the rest of these movies that Shudder keep making with the VHS franchise, they need to stop. I'm really getting tired of these movies. You know, they had a couple of good stories in this movie. One of them really pissed me off. They had this cult type family, and it was a white girl, and she had followed these people to this lake, and she ended up getting a shotgun and started shooting these people, randomly shooting. And we have all these random shootings out here with white people, shooting folks like that, just going on a killing spree. And that really kind of pissed me off a little bit. I ain't too much care for that. But the girl didn't know that the lake that she shot those people at was some type of Pet Cemetery type lake. They even referenced Pet Cemetery in the little story. And they had a camera and they followed the truck. They went back, and I don't know how they got the address, but they followed the little truck that she drove over there to kill these people, and then ended up going to her house. And these were some white supremacist type of folks. They had these, like, I don't know what it was, like a code. It was like some type of 7. They had like a 7 in Roman numerals. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a code, but they were talking about, people there was other women in there. They was killing people with brownies and some other stuff like that. And this didn't make any sense. I'm like, okay, what is this? Is this a cult? Because the girl wrote 7 in Roman numerals on the little the RV that these people was driving. It was crazy. It was really crazy. It kind of really hit home because we had a lot of these white supremacist mass shooters just shooting random people, and she just pulled up on these people, just started shooting them. And they was on the little jet ski or whatever. She just started shooting them randomly. I'm like, what's going on? She got behind a tree and she just started shooting. And that really hit home to me because, like I said, we have a lot of these white supremacist shooters out here just randomly shooting people for no apparent reason. Just because of some racist stuff, some white supremacist stuff. But they got the girl back though. The girl, they put some water in this little squirt gun and gave the little squirt gun to this little boy, and he started squirting that water on her. He didn't squirt that much, but she ended up getting killed by the police because the police came to their house. I guess the people that she shot, they wouldn't tell the police where these people was, and they came to the house. They had so many guns. That's why I was like, what type of society or what type of cult is this? They had guns all over the house. They literally had guns in the couch. These people had so many guns. They was ready. I'm like, what type of white supremacist stuff is this? It's not funny, but it kind of made me chuckle a little bit. Like, dang, they had a whole bunch of guns. A lot of guns. They had machine guns, Uzis, they had everything. Shotguns, they was ready. And and the girl ended up getting shot. But since the little kid squirted that water on her, she ended up coming back alive. And then the crazy thing is she ended up shooting herself in the chin. And she still was alive. And they took her to jail. I'm like, okay, they didn't even go back and say nothing about that scene. But then they had another scene where these Mexicans was they had like a natural disaster, earthquake, and this Mayan or Aztec type of thing came out of nowhere, taking people's hearts. I guess they was doing like human sacrifices or something. That's basically what this was. It was kind of crazy, and that was basically it. And they had one about a kid who was having dreams and making them come true, and his dad was the killer. That was crazy. And then they had another one with the weakest one was about like this virtual reality killer. That was really weak. They could have dealt without that one. But this one was a tad bit better than the VHS 1999 and the VHS before that. But they still need to stop making these movies, man. I'm really getting tired of VHS. They cannot top the first and the second one. The first and the second one to have you like really like, you know, what the hell's going on. They'll really scare you watching the first one and the second one. They'll really just, those two movies are not no joke. So, but the rest of them, complete trash. I give this movie a 4 out of 10. They could have stopped this stuff. Please do not make no more VHS movies, Shudder. Stop it. We don't need them. We don't need no more movies. Stop it. I give this 4 out of 10. It's been Mo the God King. Hello to the God King. Church Tabernacle and Preacher Baha'u'llah.